Welcome to the 1970s, a decade of questionable health choices. Hey everyone! Today we're diving into the wacky world of the 1970s to uncover the top 10 most ridiculous health and exercise fads. Get ready to laugh and cringe at the same time. From vibrating belts that promised to shake the fat away to grapefruit diets that left people smelling like a citrus orchard, we're taking a trip back in time to explore the questionable health crazes that had everyone talking. So buckle up, grab your leg warmers, and let's get this groovy train rolling. The vibrating belt machine. Jiggle your way to a new you. The vibrating belt machine. Picture this. You strap this giant vibrating contraption around your waist and let it shake you like a Polaroid picture. The idea was that the vibrations would somehow magically melt away fat, leaving you with a toned and sculpted physique. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm pretty sure the only thing this machine actually toned was people's funny bones. I mean, can you imagine coming home from a long day and seeing your grandpa just vibrating on the couch? Talk about a conversation starter. The sauna suit, sweating out your sins and maybe some water weight. Next up, we've got the sauna suit, the ultimate way to experience the joys of a sauna without the hassle of leaving your living room. Basically, you'd zip yourself into this full-body plastic suit and let the sweat party begin. The theory was that sweating profusely would help you shed those extra pounds. And hey, maybe it did, but it was probably just water weight. Plus, can you imagine the smell? It's like wearing a garbage bag filled with your gym socks after a marathon. Not exactly the most glamorous look. The Thighmaster, squeezing your way to fitness. Oh, the Thighmaster, the bane of every 90s kid's existence. But guess what? It actually originated in the 1970s. This little contraption promised to sculpt your thighs and glutes with its simple squeeze and release action. While it might have offered a decent workout for your inner thighs, let's be real. It wasn't exactly the most exciting piece of exercise equipment. I mean, you're basically just sitting there squeezing your legs together repeatedly. It's like trying to make a friendship bracelet with your thighs. Chapter 4. The Grapefruit Diet, all you can eat. Grapefruit, that is. Calling all citrus lovers, have we got a diet for you? The grapefruit diet swept through the 1970s like a citrusy hurricane, promising rapid weight loss to anyone who could stomach eating grapefruit for every single meal. I mean, don't get me wrong, grapefruit is delicious and all, but can you imagine the heartburn, the constant trips to the bathroom, the overwhelming urge to start speaking Spanish and calling everyone mi amor? Okay, maybe that last one was just me. Chapter 5. The shake weight, shaking things up and not in a good way. Remember that infomercial with the overly enthusiastic people vigorously shaking this spring-loaded dumbbell? Yeah, that's the shake weight, folks. This contraption claimed to use dynamic inertia to activate more muscles in your arms. But, let's be honest, it looked more like a bizarre mating call than a workout routine. People were shaking this thing on buses, in line at the grocery store, even during their coffee breaks. It was like a weird, wobbly virus that infected the entire country. Chapter 6. The Cabbage Soup Diet, a recipe for boredom and maybe some gas. Hold on to your noses, folks, because things are about to get gassy. The Cabbage Soup Diet was exactly what it sounds like, a week-long culinary nightmare where you basically survived on nothing but, you guessed it, cabbage soup. Sure, you might shed a few pounds, mostly water weight, let's be real. But at what cost? Your social life? Your sanity? Your sense of smell? This diet was the definition of short-term pain, short-term gain. Chapter 7. The hula hoop exercise, twisting and turning back the clock. Remember those plastic hoops we used to swing around our hips as kids? Well, in the 1970s, they became all the rage as a fitness tool. People everywhere were gyrating like their lives depended on it, convinced that the hula hoop held the key to a trim waistline. And hey, it's definitely a fun way to get some exercise, but let's be real, it's not exactly the most effective way to build a six-pack. Unless, of course, you're talking about a six-pack of soda, because all that twisting and turning is bound to work up an appetite. Hold your horses, folks, because this next fad is a real doozy. Prancercise, the brainchild of Joanna Rohrback, took the world by storm with its unique blend of exercise and, well, prancing. Imagine a cross between a graceful gazelle and your drunk aunt at a wedding, and you're halfway there. People were literally galloping through parks, down sidewalks, even in their own living rooms, convinced that they had unlocked the secret to eternal youth and fitness. Okay folks, buckle up, because this next one is not for the faint of heart or stomach. The tapeworm diet, a terrifying trend that actually existed, and still does in some circles, involved ingesting tapeworm eggs in the hopes that they would hatch in your digestive system and feast on your food, thus leading to weight loss. Now, I'm no doctor, but something tells me that intentionally introducing a parasite into your body is probably not the healthiest way to shed those extra pounds. Plus, think of the awkward conversations with your friends. "Oh, excuse me, I think my tapeworm is hungry." Get ready to groove, baby. The 1970s were all about disco fever, and people were finding creative ways to incorporate those funky moves into their fitness routines. Disco aerobics classes popped up everywhere, promising to help you burn calories while busting a move. And hey, if you're gonna get your sweat on, you might as well do it to a soundtrack that makes you want to shake your groove thing, right? Just try not to trip over your bell bottoms. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more hilarious content. Stay healthy and keep those fads in the past where they belong.